Alright, people, rest up, get comfortable, because this might be a long video. Hopefully it's not, but welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. I'm so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. This is the Marcus Alford Show. This time we're talking about AEW All Out tonight on pay-per-view. We've got 14 matches. Good God, we are going to be exhausted by the end of the night. One of those old school vibes of 40 million videos, or like 40 million matches, and we'll be done by midnight. Luckily, it's a holiday weekend, so Monday won't suck for everyone. But we're going to go through and pick all the matches, and we're going to break down and make our picks on all of them. So join us while we run through everything and try to give our predictions. Like I said, I am not an expert. I'm just a fan that loves watching the show, and I can't wait for this one. It's going to be an exciting night. And let's do this. Let's start out from the 0 hour matches. I think it's 4 0-hour matches. Cool. Yeah, we're going to run through them real quick. We've got Ty Mello and Sammy Guevara defending their AAA World Mixed Tag Team Championships against Ortiz and Ruby Soho. The third match that they've had in a row. Like they had a match on Friday at Rampage, and that was the one Ruby and Ortiz finally won. So now they were offered this championship match. I believe Sammy and Ty are gonna win. I don't see this happening as a I don't see any change here. Kind of surprised that they've done this kind of match sequence like this back-to-back weeks on Rampage, and then put it on the pre-show. Okay, I guess. I mean, hey, it's something that used to be frowned upon in other companies, so I'm definitely gonna frown upon it here. Yeah, 50-50 booking, just weird dynamics for one, like, yeah, whatever. Picking Ty Mello and Sammy to win or retain. Let's go over to Ishii taking on Eddie Kingston. Obviously, Eddie Kingston should be higher. I guess this is a punishment for, you know, his backstage issue. And yeah. Now, I have no problem with the match. The match has no issues. Two hard-hitting workers going out there and doing what they do. I've seen this recently in New Japan. So I'm already prepared for what I'm expecting already. And it's going to be cool. It's just, I feel like Eddie Kingston, for what he has done this entire summer on AEW, should be in a better position. I mean, it sucks that he is here. Picking Eddie to win. I think Ishii won the first one, so 50-50. Hey! So I'm picking Eddie to win. Kip Sabian challenging Pac for the AEW All Atlantic Championship. This is like, I believe this is Kip's first match back in the ring after being injured for so many months and sitting out there with a box on his head, just killing time. Pac's been all over the world defending the All Atlantic Championship, although not on TV, but, you know, just doing his thing whenever he's back home in the UK and showing up eventually for spots here in America for AEW. Cool story guy. But overall, I think Pac's going to win. Kip's going to have a good showing. I've been waiting for this Kip Sabian moment to happen after the whole debacle with the Best Man and Miro, and that whole dynamic was so awkward, and yeah. But I'm picking Pac to win. Hook taking on Cool Hand Angelo. You know what? Stop it. It's Angelo Parker. Come on, man. First thing first, Cool Hand, and it's so stupid. Hook wins, but come on, man. This is dumb. Yeah. I feel like they're spoon feeding Hook some really, really bad competition. And I guess it's to help him build up, but you could do that on Rampage. We didn't need this for a pay-per-view. But anyway, that's all for 0 Hour, which is their pre-show. So we get to the main card. We've got House of Black taking on Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro. I don't know. I feel like House of Black needs the win, but I also feel like Miro needs the win, because I mean, neither one, especially Miro, you barely ever see on TV. Sting and Darby Allin have dominated most of the time. Yeah, House of Black lost a lot of momentum after the whole Cody feud. So, I don't know. I'm gonna pick House of Black. I'm not confident in it at all. But momentum needs to happen for a couple of these guys, because they're just kind of just floating around. And it's not a good look. So, I'm hoping that this turns them around. But if not, it's gonna be a rough time. We got the Casino ladder match. Let's go over some of the contestants. We've got Claudio Castagnoli, you got Wheeler Yuta, you got Pentagon, you got Phoenix, you've got Rush, you've got Andrade El Idolo, and Dante Martin. I don't know why Dante Martin is here. Let's figure out why. I mean, hey, the wild card could be Darius Martin, because it looks like all tag teams are in this one. So cool, I guess. So I mean, I honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Dante Martin is here. I feel like he just keeps getting opportunities. I don't know who the wild card could be. If it's Darius Martin, it's gonna be a kind of a wet fart. But honestly, I don't know. They're gonna try to surprise us or whatever. At this point, I don't even care. I guess Andrade could win this. I mean, oh no, yeah, probably. And my first thought was gonna be Claudio, just so everybody can, you know, have Punk versus Claudio, because I mean that's just what people want to say they want to see. They don't want to see that. We'll see. But I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Pentagon and Andrade should be so much higher than they are, and they're not. And it seems like I don't know if they have faith in them or not, but it's just there. So I don't know, man. Off of the picture, I'm picking Andrade. Yeah, there's zero confidence in any of these guys. Let's see. This is the match I'm looking forward to. Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, two of my favorites. I feel like, I don't know, man. This is another tough one, because you kind of want Ricky to come out on top, but I feel like maybe they'll screw him over with the help of QT Marshall's group or whatever. Powerhouse Hobbs gets the win. I'm picking Hobbs because I feel like outside interference from QT Marshall. I'm not calling him Marshall. That's stupid. QT Marshall will distract Ricky and take the win away from him. And you have Wardlow and FTR taking on Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns from Impact. Yeah. Come on, let's stop this. Wardlow and FTR wins. It's stupid. FTR should be in the Tag Team Championship match. I don't even know why we're in this conversation. This seems like a throwaway match. Wardlow is kind of just been dragging along. It's just, yeah, disappointing. And it sucks because you're ruining a good Motor City Machine Guns opportunity you have here. And I mean, you're kind of just throwing Jay Lethal around like nothing. He got beat by Samoa Joe in Ring of Honor just because, and as he had to carry the entire feud while Samoa Joe was filming. He lost, then he ended up jumping over and then having to get beat down by Wardlow. Now he's in this whole high profile feud with Wardlow, which means he's just going to lose there too. And it sucks because Jay Lethal is one of the best wrestlers in the world and probably could be at the top of the card, but you all know that's not happening. But whatever. And I'm not even a big Jay Lethal fan, but come on. Next up, Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage, my fault. Christian Cage. Gonna be an interesting setup. A lot of personal feuds. Feel like this kind of feels like the whole Riddle and Rollins situation now, where Jungle Boy is playing the spot of Riddle. So I feel like Jungle Boy is going to have all his emotions up, and he's going to look to try to, you know, get as much anger out as he can. I feel like that will slip him up, and I feel like they're going to do the same setup with how we've seen it at Clash of the Castle with Rollins and Riddle, and Christian's going to get the win. Nice little heel win to eventually find the way to get them into another match, and Jungle Boy doesn't want to, you know, give up this whole feud, and he's gonna keep trying to get his hands on him, and you know, it's on site. Hopefully it continues that way. I don't want it to be ending this early. I mean, it felt like it didn't go too long yet. I mean, granted, vehicular homicide was on the table for Jungle Boy, but you know, it could have went longer. It could go longer. So I'm hoping that they continue to keep this going. It's interesting, but I just want to see how this plays out, and I'm hoping that this goes the way it is. Christian wins, but they're gonna get more out of this. All right, got Jade versus Athena. I'm not gonna lie, this is laughable. I'm picking Jade. If Athena wins, I have no faith in AEW booking. Let's be real. Jade has been destroying Athena verbally on Twitter for months. This is not even close. It's not like you could say someone won a fight just by talking before the fight. She has won this fight before this fight even started. Now, Athena's a great wrestler. Jade is a phenomenal athlete. I think this will be Jade's best challenge that she's had in a while. So it would be good to see. But I'm telling you right now, if Athena beats Jade and ends her undefeated streak, wow, that would be wild to see. I will be shocked. I'm picking Jade all the way. I'm sorry. Philly. Actually, I'm not sorry. So, I had no deep thought. Bryan Danielson taking on Chris Jericho. Apparently, we're getting American Dragon versus Lionheart. I honestly don't care at all about Chris Jericho or whatever Chris Jericho is feeling himself to be that day. A Wizard, a Lionheart, the Painmaker, Le Champion. I don't care anymore. It's so not funny. He's so embarrassing to watch. It's just brutal, and I feel bad for Bryan Danielson for being in this spot, having to carry this man in this ridiculous situation. I feel like Daniel Garcia is going to be in the mix, and he is going to screw with Bryan Danielson to get Chris Jericho to win, because you know what, Chris Jericho is going to win. Just I always feel like that. If it doesn't, I'm shocked, but whatever. I don't care. It's a Chris Jericho match. I care less about Chris Jericho, like, completely. Alright. Now we have the AEW Tag Team Championships. Swerve and Our Glory versus the Acclaimed. I honestly don't care. Now, it's not like I don't care. It's just, they're not the two best tag teams in the division. Everybody knows it's FTR. So, you have FTR in a 6-man tag with no titles on their line, because that makes sense. No. They are the best tag team that are not holding the AEW World Tag Team Championship. They're holding 3 other championship belts, but not the AEW title. How does that make sense? Should have been just saying, you know what? Hey, We want those belts. And I'm sorry, but if they don't show up at the end of this match and say, we want those belts, I'm going to be very confused. Doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. I feel like the Acclaimed has been rocking with this whole place for 3 years. No title. And now you have a spot where FTR and the Young Bucks are not in the mix. And Acclaim are probably still going to not win. I think they should win. Not gonna lie, no disrespect to Keith Lee and Swerve. I think they're great. I think they've been great as solo guys, and they should be at the top of each card, each division. And they're not, which is kind of disappointing. And I'm not a fan of them being in a tag team or winning tag team champions. I feel like winning the tag team titles is more of a consolation prize for them, and I feel like they deserve that. But anyway, screw it. I'm picking the Acclaimed. I feel like all these years of trying to get there and haven't gotten there, and having the #1 shirt in AEW shop, and your segments are usually the ones that most talk about, even though your raps are terrible. Not the best wrestlers, but come on, let's just see it. Screw it. If we're gonna make it the secondary title, you might as well put it on the most popular team. If it's the secondary title, because we already know FTR is the main title, no matter if they have the belts or not. So might as well put it on a popular team like the Acclaim that fans will really, really, really enjoy. All right, now we get to the Fatal 4-Way for the interim AEW Women's Championship. We've got Toni Storm, we've got Britt Baker, we've got Jamie Hayter, and Sheeta. Big fan of Sheeta. Glad to see that Sheeta's finally available and put on TV, because you know what? They keep forgetting about her. Pure disrespectful. Just saying. Give Sheeta more TV time. I feel like they kind of just have been Sheeta stuck in this one situation, and it's just kind of disappointing, because I feel like Sheeta is very good, and I would have loved to see some growth from her. Britt Baker, I hope they don't give her the title again. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. Jamie Hayter, I'd be shocked if they give it to her. I believe this is going to be Toni Storm's championship to win. It'll be interesting. If they go and give us a nice little swerve and put it on Jamie, I would love to see the dynamic between her and Britt, now that Britt's no longer champion and her partner in crime is the champion. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. But I'm picking Toni Storm. I'm not stupid. Toni Storm all the way. Next, you have the AEW World Trios Championship tournament final to crown the new Trios champions. We've got Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks taking on Hangman Page and the Dark Order. Now, I'm just gonna say this. I feel like everybody thinks that the Elite are gonna win, and I believe it too. But for all the disrespect that Hangman Page has received after losing his championship, not just from CM Punk, but from the booking, for how he is almost never on TV after being a former world champion. We saw Mox, we see Jericho, we see Kenny when Kenny's available on TV as much as possible, and you don't see Hangman Page. It feels weird. And if we're going to rectify this weird moment of completely neglecting a former world champion, the best way to do it would be to surprise everyone and put the belts on him and the Dark Order. But it's the fact that the Dark Order haven't had zero direction since Brody's passing. God rest his soul. They've had zero direction. They've had zero plan. They've kind of just been around. They've jobbed. They make their little funny moments. But other than that, it's a whole lot of nothing. And I feel like this would be the moment where you would rectify two major monstrosities from your booking with the poor planning of the Dark Order and the poor handling of Hangman Page after losing the championship. This is what you can do to rectify this. Please, for the love of God. And you also make the Young Bucks find a way to figure out, oh crap, we lost again. Here's where it gets interesting. You have good old Adam Cole, baby. Screw them out of getting the win. Because he's been gone, and apparently he's been medically cleared. That'd be great. If he's medically cleared, awesome. Throw him right into there to screw them over. Screw over Kenny Omega and their aspirations to being the first Trios champions. Appreciate it. I would be all for that. Hangman Page has been grossly forgotten on this show, and now it's not even like he was in the tournament to start. He was a replacement, an injury replacement, and it's like, come on. The Dark Order and Hangman have just been kind of wallowing around backstage doing absolutely god-awfully nothing. And it's just gotta stop. So I'm hoping it stops here. But that's it. Oh, no, we got one more. That's it for that match. I'm picking Hangman and the Dark Order just because I want chaos and I want Adam Cole to make a statement there. Alright. Last but not least, the AEW World Championship is on the line as Jon Moxley defends his title against former AEW World Champion CM Punk. I honestly don't care about this one either. Let's be honest, I don't care about the booking, I don't care about the planning of this. It just felt stupid. You gave us this world title match a week ago, or about almost 2 weeks now, or 10 days ago. Mox absolutely hornswoggled and squashed this man to utter oblivion. Next week, CM Punk comes out. He is a broken mess. He's mentally broken. I can't believe I got squashed. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm done. You got his coach come out. All right, yo, that's not what we talked about. You man, this is Chicago. This is literally the saddest moment I've ever seen watching this crap factory go down. And it's not like it's anybody else. If this was somebody else, cool. You are not going to give me, and also timeline wise, you're not going to give me, I just got my ass handed to me a week ago, and I'm already going to be pumped up and fight because I'm in my hometown of Chicago, and my coach just smacked me in the face, and I'm ready to go fight this man who is literally bleeding for no reason. And I'm just going to be cool with this. That just sounds stupid. Sounds wildly stupid. And yeah. So now we're going to get this CM Punk win because I'm picking CM Punk. I'm not stupid. We're going to pick CM Punk to win this because he's at home. He's got his hometown. Everybody's going to celebrate. Mox is going to lose again. And CM Punk now becomes a 2-time champion because, yeah, that's cool. Everybody gets their feel-good story of almost 50-year-old man getting a well-meaning win in his hometown like that's never happened before. Sure, whatever. Just don't care. I'm sorry, I just did not feel for it. Like, especially after the squash match, they're like, well, where do we go from here? There's no point of having CM Punk challenge again. Also, fun fact, if CM Punk's the number one contender and he's challenging a week later after, or 2 weeks after being, or 10 days, I'm not going to call it 2 weeks, 10 days after being smacked around, why didn't Hangman Adam Page get a rematch? He never got his rematch. That's cool, I guess. Just stupid. Yeah. If Punk loses, I'd be surprised. Punk losing in Chicago with Mox there. Mox already seems like he doesn't even care for Chicago. Although they kind of low-key like Mox because it's Mox, but you kind of can't like him because you literally put a baby up to CM Punk in the middle of the match, or in the middle of his little celebration with the clan. Yeah, all right. See, exactly. Nope. Punk's winning. Whatever. Congrats, I guess. But if you have any ideas of who you think will win, please leave them in the comments. And if you are new to our little prediction show, slap a like, subscribe. We try to do these every time there's a big event going down. And if you want us to give us a predictions for your favorite promotion, let me know in the comments. We'll try to get as many done as possible. We'll try to do as many as we can. That was a long one, and it's actually a lot longer than the other predictions we've done this week. If you have not seen, go check out our predictions for Clash at the Castle and for Worlds Collide over here on this YouTube channel. So make sure you are staying in the loop. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, spread love when you can, because I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the show! I know I will. I'm super pumped anyway. Even if I don't like the outcomes, I'm still going to enjoy the show because they're putting their bodies on the line, and I got nothing but respect for them. But I'm out. Peace!